So coming up in this video, we're heading out for pre-dinner drinks at Flight's Bar. This is found in the Miracle Mile shops, and the frozen margaritas were incredible. Come and join us as we head to Nine Fine Irishmen over at New York for what was one of the best meals we had in Las Vegas. This was absolutely beautiful, and the portions were insanely big. Come down with us when we go to the impressive Mandalay Bay Resort. We're going to see the Michael Jackson 1 show. This is one of the most popular shows in the whole of Las Vegas, and it did not disappoint. We cannot wait to take you down and show you a bit of this. It's absolutely incredible. This is part 7 of our Vegas series, so if you haven't already, make sure you go back and check out the other 6 parts. And as always, hit that subscribe button. Come along with us. Hey guys.
Hi guys.
You are joining us on a Monday evening. We're going out for dinner.
Yes.
And then we're going on to the MJ1 Cirque du Soleil show.
I'm so excited for that.
We've had this book for a little while. We've been really looking forward to it. We really want to take in the show while we're here in Vegas. I'm big Michael Jackson fans.
Huge Michael Jackson
that.
fans. Yeah, we really are. And it really got us in the mood last night at Fremont Street when we
seeing that in person there, guy.
Jackson. Yeah, he was really good. So I'm looking forward to this.
Yeah, it was so nice. So there's 2 Michael Jackson shows that are the main ones here in Vegas. One is a Michael Jackson tribute, I suppose. A guy dresses up like Michael Jackson and does a concert effectively.
It's called Michael Jackson Live, isn't it?
Michael
Is
Jackson
that in
Live.
the Luxor?
Could
I
be.
think it's in the Luxor, but if it's not, we'll put down below.
Yes. And this one is the Cirque du Soleil show. It's called MJ1. And the clips for it look absolutely incredible. So yeah, very, very excited about that. So we came back to the room after doing a bit of exploring around the hotels. You'll have seen that footage already. And we just zonked, didn't we?
We did. Do you know, on this particular trip, the jet lag has hit us hard,
Yeah.
hasn't it?
Really hard.
And our friends too. So we found that we're up really early in the morning, around 3:30, 4 o'clock, and ready to get out and about and explore. And then by 2, 3 o'clock, we're feeling it. So
now, as experienced travellers and people who travel quite frequently, we didn't really factor that in. We thought, yeah, we'll get used to that. We'll have no problem. But when we came back earlier, it must have been about 2 o'clock, 2:30. We jumped in for a little power nap, and it went like that, 2 hours.
And we're feeling really groggy, didn't we? Because what time is it at home now?
Well, if we woke up at 4:30, that was 12:30 at home.
Yeah.
So do you know what? You have to push through. You're only in Vegas once. You don't know when you're going to be back, so you have to get up and get on with it. So we freshened up. We're dressed. Jem looks absolutely beautiful in a lovely black dress.
Thank you.
And we're going to meet our friends to go for some dinner. Not decided where exactly at this stage.
No, we did have a lovely meal booked at Scarpetta in the Cosmopolitan.
We did, yeah.
Which is a lovely restaurant that overlooks the Bellagio fountains, but it is very expensive. And with Paul not feeling 100%, we decided to swerve that for this evening and maybe go for something a little bit more straightforward.
We just wanted somewhere. I've not really been able to eat much solid food today, to be honest. I do feel much better, and we just thought maybe Italian with the garlic and rich flavors and heavy creams and things like that might not be the best thing for me to put in my stomach for my first meal. So everyone, and we've noticed since we got here, we want to have a nice meal booked, but we noticed since we got here, there's so many options, so many lovely options. So we're just going to try and find somewhere, maybe Nine Fine Irishmen, I think Kenny's seemed quite keen on. In New York. And they have a huge menu, so I can find something light and something I'm comfortable with, and the guys can have a nice full meal. So you'll see where we end up, but we're not sure where that's going to be right now. And then we have to be at the show for Mandalay Bay for 8:30.
We do. The show starts at 9:30, and they advise you to get there an hour before. So we may head up there and maybe see if there's a happy hour we can take advantage of in the Mandalay Bay.
I might try and I'm going to have to try and have a drink. I couldn't stomach one today, but I will try and have one tonight, I think.
Okay. I liked Yard House. Yard House had a really good vibe in there, and the espresso martini was very nice.
Yeah, it was nice, and it was nice and chilled. It had like a nice pub feel to it.
Did.
So
yeah,
just what we needed. But we all felt it. I'm getting up. We were sitting there for a good hour and a half, and we got up to leave. We're like, oh, our legs, and thinking, oh my God, we're against the wall.
Speak for himself.
Speak for myself. Okay, so we will catch up with you when we decide where we're going to have some dinner. I don't think we can film in the show. They're pretty strict on that. If we can, we will, but I don't think we will be able to, but we'll do our best. But we'll catch up with you when we find somewhere to eat. So again, the location of the Paris Hotel is absolutely fabulous. Literally 5 minutes away, you're at the Miracle Mile Shops, which is part of Planet Hollywood Hotel, and there's loads of options in here. Flights we'd walked past before, and it looked absolutely incredible. So we thought we'd come back, have a really unique theme in here. Obviously, it's flights, so it's got to do with planes. They have a little pretend plane miniature inside the restaurant, and there's also on the TVs in there they have snippets of movies and TV shows. It's all to do with flying, so there's loads of Top Gun and things like that in there. Of course, everything in here is served in flights, so you get a flight of 3 drinks, 3 different types of beers, 3 different margaritas, daiquiris. Even the food comes out in flights, so that's just the unique theme here. Everything's done in flights, everything comes out in 3s, and it's like all shareable dishes, shareable plates of food and all the rest of that. Really good. Showing you some of the menu here, and you can see that there's plenty of options. We weren't eating here, but I just want to show you what it's like. But we did get the frozen drinks, and they were lovely. They do have an all-day happy hour in here, so it rotates around. So between 12 and 1, it might be 3 daiquiris for $15. Between 1 and 2, it could be 3 frozen margaritas. Between 3 and 4, it could be beers. So it rotates around. There is something pretty much on all day, but what you get will depend on the time of day you go in there. So if you're aware of what that is, and you can see that in the menu, by all means, coincide the time you go there for what it is that you want. But definitely worth the trip. We thought it was a lovely vibe in here, really smart theming, and it was great for pre-dinner drinks. All the servers in here wear flight attendant outfits with the wings on their pocket and things like that, and the service was quite quick. Now, it was quite quiet when we were in here this day, but the service was really good and really quick. There was other people getting served food, and it was very, very rapid. So just to make you aware where this is inside the Miracle Mile Shops, just along from Blondie's and just next to where the big cinema is. You can't miss it if you're heading in that general direction. You see from the bill here, it was quite reasonable. $50 for 5 drinks. As you know, 5 drinks for Vegas, that's not bad at all. We absolutely love this time on the strip. It's coming up to about tea time. It's starting to get busy. The lights are on. It's dark outside. And yeah, you can start feeling those vibes in Las Vegas Strip at this time of night. So I said I'd let you know where we decided to eat, and we have decided on Nine Fine Irishmen. This is a traditional Irish pub at New York, New York. We'd seen the menu when we were coming through here earlier today and thought the menu looked amazing. This popular pub and restaurant is inspired by some myth about 9 Irishmen who fought in the war and then ended up dispersed all around the world after being in jail or something. I'm not sure exactly, but sounded very interesting. So this pub opened back in 2003, and when it did, it was the first and only Irish pub on the whole of the Las Vegas Strip. Can you imagine that now? There's loads of them now. Also, really interesting fact, this pub was built in Ireland, and then they shipped the whole pub out and put it into the Las Vegas Strip. So it wasn't built here in Las Vegas, which is incredible. We're from Northern Ireland, obviously. We've been very fortunate to be down to Dublin a few times. And I have to say, when you come into this, when you come around the front of the pub here, it really does have those Dublin vibes, Temple Bar, that kind of feeling where you just know everyone's there for the crack and it's going to be a good night. It's absolutely uncanny when you actually walk inside the pub. It smells like an Irish pub, and I don't know how I can explain that. But if you've ever been in a traditional Irish pub in Ireland, it has a certain smell. It's probably stout soaked and whiskey soaked into the seats and things like that. But yeah, it really had that feel, the dark mahogany, quite dimly lit, but it had that Irish pub smell. So it was really familiar and absolutely really, really, really well done here. So just showing you the menu here, feel free to pause the video or slow it down if you need to see this in a bit more detail, but give you an idea of some of the popular dishes. It's real traditional Irish things here. So there's fish and chips, of course, there's lamb shanks, they have shepherd's pie, all real hearty, home cooked things that you would get, and the portion sizes, you'll see when the food comes out, the portion sizes are ridiculous. Definitely shareable portions here, and do not be ashamed or embarrassed to do it. If we came back, we would probably get a fish and chips between the two of us, to be honest, because there's like 2 or 3 pieces of fish on there. It is insane. You can see from the prices here, it's pretty reasonable. It's not super cheap or anything, but you are eating a themed pub. And as I said, with the dishes being shareable, you absolutely could have a really nice meal here and not cost the earth. This soup was one of the tastiest things I'd ever had. Now, unfortunately, I still wasn't feeling well and couldn't get the full benefit from it. The lamb shank was massive, and Jem said was super tasty. And just wait to see the size of this fish and chips. It's ridiculous. It's like 2 portions of fish and chips on top of each other. You could easily share that. The fish itself was massive. Food was delicious. Highly recommend this place if you get the chance to go. So with full bellies, we were going to head down to Mandalay Bay for the Michael Jackson show. We didn't get a lift or an Uber, we just walked across the road to Excalibur and used a complimentary monorail service from there directly to Mandalay Bay, which comes every few minutes. It's a great service, guys, so make sure you take advantage of that. So we see Mandalay Bay from the outside when we were at the Welcome to Las Vegas sign this morning, and it's beautiful, big gold, you can't miss it, really massive. And it has a huge convention centre attached to it. I mean, I've never seen anything as big as this. The convention centre is one of the biggest in Las Vegas, I think. But see, when you come inside this hotel, the sheer scale of it blew us away. It's ridiculous. Apparently the pool is massive as well, a big resort style pool with a wave pool and everything. We didn't get a chance to see that, of course, but yeah, this place just was insanely big. So Mandalay Bay is on the south end of the strip near the Las Vegas sign, as I mentioned. It's classed as a luxury resort and casino. There's 43 stories high, opened in 1999. It has a tropical South Seas theme, hence the name Mandalay Bay. And I said it was big. This whole resort sits across 120 acres and has 3,209 rooms. The second tower at Mandalay Bay was branded as the Delano, and I think that's just changed actually. It was in the process of changing while we were here in February, and it was becoming the W Hotel Las Vegas, which has, I think, just 1,100 rooms or something all to itself. So there's loads of things to see and do in Mandalay Bay. They have a Shark Reef aquatic attraction, it's open at certain times of the day. They have the Michelob Ultra Arena, which is attached. They do big, huge events there. I think it's like a 1,800 seat theatre, which used to be where Chicago and Mamma Mia and that's now where MJ1 is, where we're going tonight. With regards to restaurants, there's about 16 restaurants in this, including Kumi, which is a Japanese Korean fusion, Katsua, which is a Japanese and sushi restaurant, the Border Grill, which was super busy when we walked past it, that's just like an American, MXO, which is a Mexican restaurant, and Strip Steak, which is a steakhouse, as you think. I think there's a Wahlburgers in there as well, which is the burger chain owned by the Wahlberg brothers. There's just so many places in here. House of Blues is in here. Casa Dani Spanish is in here. You're never going to struggle for places to eat in this place. And I'll tell you again, this night we were in, every single restaurant was full to the rafters, nowhere quiet. I think the fact that the convention centre is attached to Mandalay Bay has a big part in that. There's a lot of the people we've seen in the restaurants were wearing corporate badges. They're there for conventions or conferences and one thing or another. So I suppose that drives thousands and thousands of people every single day who are staying on site effectively for the conventions that are going to use the facilities, which makes it busier. Just bear that in mind if you're going to be staying here. This is just walking past Border Grill. So apparently Border Grill is owned by someone who won a cooking competition in the US, some famous TV show, and now they're cashing in by having their own restaurant. And do you know what? It was busy in there as well. So unsurprisingly, there was an absolutely massive gift shop outside the theatre, and with it being Michael Jackson, how popular he is and such a huge brand, The merchandise was overpowered. Like, you name it. It doesn't matter what product it was. You name it, they had it. They had all the hats, t-shirts, coats, socks, shoes, album covers, prints, pictures. It's the same. We'll show you around. We've got quite a bit of footage in here to show you the sheer scale of it. Some of it was absolutely brilliant. Michael Jackson socks. I suppose it's nice to take a little bit of official merchandise home just as a memento of your trip. There was so much on offer in here, and really nice to see some of it. There was some of his official shoes, like outside the window, the shoes and socks he wore. Later on, we get to see the actual suit he wore in the Smooth Criminal video. Here it is here. Brilliant. So some of this, to be able to see what he actually wore rather than just be a mass-produced t-shirt, was insane and really good to see. This show has been on our hit list for so long. It's electrifying, it's music, it's dance, it's classic Cirque du Soleil. There's 63 dancers and performers, production, sound, music. It blows your mind. We can't show you all of it, but it was so good, and we'd highly recommend it. If you're a Michael Jackson fan, this is an absolute must-do. How they incorporated all of it with his old music, they've updated some of them, the dancers. Honestly, we just loved this show. So many iconic moments from iconic songs and videos. Absolutely best night. What a way to end another incredible day in Las Vegas. I really do hope you're enjoying coming along with us on this trip, guys. If you did enjoy the video, please do give it a thumbs up. Let us know you enjoyed it. If you haven't already, please do subscribe to the channel. We're trying to get to that magic 6,000 subscriber mark as quickly as possible, and every single person that subscribes is helping us get there. It also helps push the content out there to other people who might be enjoying this type of content. So if you haven't already, please do take a minute and hit that subscribe button. It's absolutely free of charge, and we would really appreciate it. We've also been getting some lovely comments during this series so far, so thank you so much for those. Let us know what your favourite show is in Las Vegas. Are you a fan of Michael Jackson, MJ1? Is there others you recommend? Comment down below. So make sure you tune in next time for what is our final day in Las Vegas. I can't believe this time has come. We go for the most incredible breakfast at Mon Ami Gabi in the Paris Hotel. This was out of this world, so make sure you check in for that. We also do a little bit more exploring around the strip. Some might say we saved the best hotel for last. We head over to the Bellagio, check out the biggest chocolate fountain in the world. The Bellagio Conservatory was absolutely stunning, an absolute feast for the eyes, and a must do if you're in Las Vegas. We then go and do what you're meant to do in your last day in Las Vegas, and that's head down the Link Promenade and do some day drinking with friends, cocktails, beers, you name it. Let's get on it. Make sure you join us for our last day in Las Vegas. What an epic way to finish the series. We can't wait to share it with you, so hit that subscribe button and come along with us.